Good morning, class. It's time for math.
Teacher, can I go to the bathroom?
Okay. But hurry up. We're going to learn about long division.
I'm going to make a fake lockdown prank. Ha 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 ha.
Oh God. I should not have been eating Chinese takeout for breakfast this morning. Oh shoot.
Alright, coast is clear. Now to pull and hit my vocal cords so I sound like Mr. Cowell.
Now, pulling my vocal cords hurts so much. Now let's get on with it. Attention students and staff at Seeker School. This announcement is to notify that we're having a severe emergency lockdown. A killer robot who is well known from being on the album cover of Queen News If the World Was Seen walking by. He is thinking on killing you all. I see him through the window. Oh shoot. He is coming to the school. Students quickly hide under your desks and teachers lock the doors. Close your curtains and shut all of your devices and electronics that may be visible in the dark. Stay absolutely quiet. The police, the military, the Navy, the Marines and others will be here shortly. Oh no. He's in the school, everyone. Oh no. He's in the office.
That was so funny. Oh no, what have I done? The whole school are in a panic. I got to get out of here fast.
What are you doing while there is a lockdown? Get inside. I'm sorry, young boy, but all the desks are taken. Go ahead and hide in the lockers.
Hello, I'm Officer Goodman. I'm here to inform you that the lockdown was a false alarm. This lockdown is not over because we're looking to see who did it. Everyone stay in your classroom as look from room to room to find the suspect of this. And whoever has done this is a worthless piece of scum. Come with me now, mister.
Do you know why I called you in my office? Oh never mind, the cameras have caught you coming into my office by telling everyone that Aerobot from an Queen album was going to come into the school to kill everyone. Did you know that you terrorized the whole school? I saw some footage of students panicking about paramedics putting oxygen masks and putting them on a spinal board. That's it. You're suspended for 3 months. As for that, I'm calling your dad about this.
Let's go home now, and when we get home, we will be watching the news to see how much trouble you got into. Oh yes, you're standing.
But
Stand.
Good afternoon, I'm Catherine Gaffney. Our top story is this hour. There was a fake lockdown at Seeker School by a student. The boy's name was Dylan McCarthy. We will take you there with Ken.
Thanks, Catherine. I'm outside Seeker School where a fake lockdown occurred. Now you can see on TV. Other reporters from news stations are outside Seeker School. Their names are Claire McMorrow from McCresh News, Alf Kearns from WLR News, and Sean O'Regan from Sky News. They are all interviewing the teachers of Seeker School, while other teachers are transporting students to their buses. I'm now going inside the school. I'm now inside the school with 2 police officers discussing if the suspect should go to prison or not. We also have interviewers coming up each. My first interviewer is Simon Carwell, the principal of Seeker School. So Simon, what are your thoughts about this whole incident?
Well, Dylan sneaked into my office and caused a fright in the school with a fake lockdown saying that Aerobot from a Queen album is going to kill everyone in this school. Plus, our 1-hour meeting was cancelled too. Thanks to Dylan. And Dylan, if you're watching this, you're the worst student ever in this school. Your student ID will be posted as the worst student ever. And I also changed my mind about your 3-month suspension. Instead, you're expelled from this school and will be transferred to the Reset Reform School. And Dylan, goodbye forever. You nasty piece of work.
Thanks, Simon Carwell. You may go home now.
What? You're expelled forever. Oh. dangerous in the whole damn universe.
My next guest is Mrs. Brishby, the mother of Timothy Brishby, and Timothy Brishby's best friend, Fivel, who is also a part of the fake lockdown incident with him. Okay. So Mrs. Brishby and Tom, what do you two have to say about this fake lockdown incident that Dylan caused?
So whoever and wherever you're Dylan, you have my son traumatized thanks to you making a fake lockdown. He is now at home, scared of Queen. We have to get rid of all Queen stuff because of you, Dylan.
And Dylan, if you're watching this, you're the best classmate ever in my whole entire life. Goodbye forever.
All right. Thank you, Mrs. Brishby and Fivel. You two may go home now.
You're in another one bites the dust trouble, Dylan.
Now we have 3 more witnesses. Aaron, Jeffy, and Toad. So Aaron, Jeffy, and Toad, what do you 3 have to say?
Well, me and my friends were in the middle of math class, until suddenly, Dylan was asking his teacher if he can use the restroom. And then a lockdown occurred and we were very scared for our lives to be ruined. We asked our friends, Bowser Jr., Classic Joseph, and Classic Cody to help us, and then suddenly, we found out that it was all a false alarm. I can't believe Dylan would do such a thing like that. I felt very bad and sorry for her parents.
And so, would you ever let this type of behavior happen in your households?
Absolutely not. If Dylan dares to come into my house and fake a lockdown, we will be approved by our parents, police, military, Navy, and Marines to come to his house to teach him a lesson. If you're watching this right now, Dylan, don't you dare come near Aaron ever again. And if you do, Dylan, I will sue you. And also, you're worse than Ethan Ibe. Right now, get out of our lives in sight, you motherfucking waste of space. If I met Dylan ever again, I will give him slappings and spankings 24/7. I'm quite glad Psycho expelled you. You know Dylan is the black sheep of Psycho school. And Dylan, if I ever see you again, I will help these 3 out. And one day, God will take care of God.
Thanks, Aaron, Jeffy, and Toad. You 3 may go home now. And so, we found out that the suspect was Dylan the whole time. Our next interview is Officer Goodman, who is head police officer of Gornament Police Department. So Officer Goodman, what is the result for Dylan?
Well, as much as we form the police, the military, the Navy, and the Marines, we have been given a final conclusion that Dylan is given off another warning. But that doesn't mean that she can do another incident again. Dylan, if you're watching this right now, if you received a 3rd strike, you will be sent to a young offenders institution for the remainder of your sentence. And your family will be going to counseling. And you will be grounded by your parents. That's all I would like to say.
Okay. Thank you for your report. We'll now return to the newsroom. Catherine.
Thanks, Ken. We'll be right back after this commercial break. And after the commercial break, we'll be looking at the best years of your life on your birthday. Stay tuned.